12. Jantilal Chotalal Shah, the 22nd of January 1906 to the 4th of January 1991, was the 12th Chief Justice of India from the 17th of December 1970 until his retirement on the 21st of January 1971. He was born in Ahmedabad. Shah attended schooling at RC School in Ahmedabad and subsequently studied at Elphinstone College in Bombay. 2. He began practice as a lawyer at Ahmedabad in 1929. 3. He was part of the legal team prosecuting Nathuram Godse and other defendants in the Gandhi assassination case. In 1949, he moved to the Bombay High Court where he was judge for 10 years. 1. In October 1959, he was appointed Judge of the Supreme Court of India, and became Chief Justice of India in December 1970. On the 28th of May 1977, the Home Ministry appointed Justice J.C. Shah, who was then a retired Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India, to head the Shah Commission. It was set up by the central government under the Commissions of Inquiry Act, 1952 to probe excesses committed during the emergency in India. The Shah Commission was required to look into excesses, malpractices and misdeeds committed during the emergency by the political authorities, public servants, their friends, and in particular allegations of gross misuse of power of arrest or detention, use of force in the implementation of the family planning program and indiscriminate and high-handed demolition of houses, shops, buildings etc. in the name of slum clearance. The Commission concluded that during the emergency the provisions of the Maintenance of Internal Security Act and the Defence of India rules were not followed but were abused in order to damage political opponents. Concerning the circumstances in which the emergency was proclaimed, the Commission found that there was no economic crisis and no crisis of law and order. The Commission decided that the decision to impose emergency was made by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi alone, without consulting her cabinet colleagues, and was not justified. 5. The report was particularly scathing of Indira Gandhi, her son Sanjay Gandhi, Pranab Mukherjee, Bansi Lal, Kamal Nath and officers belonging to civil services who helped Sanjay Gandhi. The Commission concluded that during the emergency the provisions of the Maintenance of Internal Security Act and the Defence of India rules were not followed but were abused in order to damage political opponents. 13. Sarv Mitra Sikri, the 26th of April 1908 to the 24th of September 1992, was an Indian advocate and judge who served as the 13th Chief Justice of India, from the 22nd of January 1971 until his retirement on the 25th of April 1973. 1. He previously served as the first Advocate General of Punjab before becoming the first of 9 judges of the Supreme Court of India to have been appointed directly from the bar, and also the first of only 2 to be CJI, directly from the bar. Sikri was born in Lahore on the 26th of April 1908. 3. He moved to London to study medicine, but switched to law, studying at Trinity College, Cambridge. 1. Before returning to Lahore in 1930, he served as a barrister at law at Lincoln's Inn, in London. He began his legal practice in the chambers of Jagannath Agrawal, who was a leading advocate in the Lahore High Court and practiced criminal and civil law. Following independence, he was appointed the Assistant Advocate General of Punjab in 1949 and soon as the Advocate General in 1951. Held the same position almost entirely until his elevation as a Judge of the Supreme Court of India in 1964. 4. As an advocate, he appeared and practiced in various courts, ranging from the Lahore High Court and other courts in Punjab to the Federal Court of India and eventually the Supreme Court of India. I.C. Goleknath and Oz. V.S. State of Punjab and ANRs. Had him a part of the thin majority of 6-5, in which the court reversed its earlier decision which had upheld Parliament's power to amend all parts of the Constitution, including Part 3 related to fundamental rights. The judgment left Parliament with no power to curtail fundamental rights. 14. Ajit Nath Ray, the 29th of January 1912 to the 25th of December 2009, was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India from the 25th of April 1973 till his retirement on the 28th of January 1977. Ray was the lone dissenter among the 11 Supreme Court judges that examined the constitutionality of the Bank Nationalisation Act, in 1969. He had come to his appointment to the court via Presidency College, Calcutta, Oriel College, Oxford, Gray's Inn, and the Calcutta High Court. His son Justice Ajoy Nath Ray was the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court. In August 1969, he was appointed as Judge of the Supreme Court of India, and became Chief Justice of India in April 1973. His appointment as CJI came on the heels of a dissenting opinion in the Keshavanand Bharati case, which gave rise to the basic structure doctrine of the Indian Constitution. This appointment superseded three senior judges of the Supreme Court, Jaishankar Manilal Shelat, and Grover and K.S. Hegde, and was viewed as an attack on the independence of the judiciary. This was unprecedented in Indian legal history, and has been called the blackest day in Indian democracy. 3. It was marked by widespread protests by bar associations and legal groups across India. The protests continued for many months, and on the 3rd of May 1976 all legal groups in India observed a Bar Solidarity Day, and stopped from work. 3. Justice Muhammad Hidayatullah, who was CJI earlier, remarked that this was an attempt of not creating forward-looking judges but the judges looking forward to the plumes of the office of Chief Justice. 3. The process continued with the controversial appointment of Justice Begg superseding Hans Raj Khanna in 1977. After becoming Chief Justice, A.N. Ray more than shared the government's economic viewpoint, he developed an adulatory attitude towards Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. He made himself amenable to her influence by telephoning her frequently, and also asked her personal secretary's advice on simple matters, conveying the impression that Prime Minister's views might be heard concerning an ongoing court case. 4. Ultimately, the powers of the judiciary over judicial appointments was re-established under the Morarji Desai government, with Shanti Bhushan as law minister through various constitutional amendments. Additional District Magistrate of Jabalpur vs. Shiv Kant Shukla, also known as The Habeas Corpus case, is a major decision during his tenure as Chief Justice. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.